I like it. It's like, it's super happy uncopyrighted music today.
I love how you were so into this non-copyrighted music.
I didn't like it at first, but it's kind of
You were
grown
all
on me.
into like the indie hipster music. You're like, oh, I hate that copyrighted shit.
Now
and
I like
look
it.
at you.
Now
you
I'm
love
digging it. It's just, it's also random. You just don't know what you're getting.
Because they got weird titles, and then
It's like a hodgepodge of music.
it's just fun.
Some kid in his basement just made up some shit, and we're listening to it. We can't even give him love because he's non-copyrighted. We can't even tell you who he is because he doesn't even know. So, what's up, guys? This is another episode of Law and Disorder.
Sure is.
This is Miss Caitlin to my left, your right. Was that right?
No, they see what we see.
It's backwards because we're looking at it through the selfie camera. Isn't it backwards?
Yeah, but even when I upload it, they see what we see on the screen. I'm on the left, you're on the right.
But if you're looking at it, are you still to my left? I guess you are. You're always on my left, but on camera? Whatever. She's Caitlin.
I'm always on your left on camera.
But if you're watching it.
Don't make this confusing, okay? People are going to stop watching.
Like they ever started. So it's time for our weekly most favoritist segment ever.
Pound sign time.
Pound sign time.
Where we take a trending pound or hashtag, if you don't know what we're talking about, on Twitter and read the tweets people are saying about it. They're kind of funny.
So what's going on in the Twitter universe this week?
So a trending hashtag this week is hashtag don't confuse me for. So, for example, you could say, don't confuse me for someone who's paying attention to you and what you're saying.
Or don't confuse me for a professional radio DJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Same thing.
So those
Okay.
are some examples.
Gotcha.
So let's search it and see what we find. So right off the bat, one of my favorites that I saw pop up, it's a picture of Tide and the Tide to Go pods. And it says, don't confuse me for a snack.
Is that jabbing at the Tide Pod challenge?
Yep.
I guess here's something I don't understand. On the back of Tide, isn't there like a poison control center phone number?
There should be.
Like if you swallow, like on a lot of stuff like that, detergents and soap and all that, there's usually like a thing like if swallowed.
Call poison control.
Yeah. So what the hell makes you think that you should eat one of those?
Peer pressure. To
It's
look cool on
poison.
the internet.
It's poison.
But it's pretty colors.
It's poison.
Tell a 14-year-old that.
Like there's a thing on the back to call somebody if you
But they
ingest
don't
it.
advertise that. Like, you, as a parent, I wouldn't think I'd have to go to my child with a Tide to Go pod and say, do not eat this. Like, how would you feel if Andrew was, a preteen? Would you feel like you would have to go up to him and say, do I have to tell you not to eat this? Like, you would hope your kid was smart enough to not eat that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because you don't advertise them as dangerous. Like, you think it's detergent, soap. Kids know not to eat soap, but you never say like, hey, this could kill you if you eat it. You don't say that because that makes it scary. Like, they don't market that. They market it as detergent that gets the stains out of your clothes, and that's it. And now they have to say, by the way, if you eat these, you could die.
You will die, but your insides will be squeaky clean.
Oh, yeah. So if you really want to flush out all that and get all that out of there, just eat a Tide to Go pod. See how that works for you.
Whenever they open you up for the autopsy, they're like, oh man, this guy's
Leaves your
got...
breath clean, like it cleans your mouth.
It does?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. It's something like
kidding.
lavender.
Didn't they used to, like, when you, like, in the olden days when you cussed, like, your mom would, like, wash your mouth out with soap?
Yeah, she'd make you put soap in your mouth.
See, and that's, yeah, and then so people didn't put soap in their mouth after that.
You could
So
go
maybe
blind.
they should go back to doing that.
You don't remember on A Christmas Story that
Yeah, I know.
Ralphie always thought he would go blind and
Yep.
see? They knew back in the 50s not to eat that shit.
Yeah, so let's go back to doing that, and maybe kids will eat Tide to Go pods. All right. Let's keep going. Don't confuse me for someone who requires your approval.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
Like, I don't know, a boyfriend or girlfriend, like when you wear something new. Like, I don't need your approval to wear this, or stuff like that.
I don't know. I'm kind of in a relationship where we don't really care. Like, she gets a new dress, and it's like, so what do you think? It's like, And then I get something cool and I'm excited about it. And I'm like, so what do you think? She's like, it's like we're old. We really don't care. I mean, I guess when you're younger, you care and you.
When you're younger and it's a newer relationship, you're trying to impress the other person, and.
We have a 4-year-old. We're just kind of like,
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are like set, you know, if you think you're gonna be with that person forever and you're content and happy with it, then you know, yeah, you don't have to.
Life's kind of over at that point, so you're just like, whatever.
It's not over yet.
It's kind of like somebody that's on that's on death row. It's like,
what if she's watching right now? She's probably like,
she's probably
mother
not.
effer.
She's probably not, but it's kind of like somebody on death row. You're just kind of like, well, at some point I'm gonna die. You know, it's like, it's life.
Okay.
Same thing.
All right.
Love you, honey.
All right, don't confuse me for someone who gives a fuck.
Oh. Yeah, that's us. That's our show right there.
Right? Don't confuse me for being a bitch. My face just rests that way.
Kourtney Kardashian.
You're right.
Is that the standing bitch face? Is that what it's called?
Resting bitch
Resting
face?
bitch, same thing.
Yeah,
like. What is up with that look?
It's just.
And how do you develop that over time to where it looks that way?
I think if you don't smile enough as a kid, like your face, you don't work those muscles, so your face has a harder time smiling.
It's like you just don't look like you're a happy person. You look miserable all the time.
I know a girl. I'm picturing her right now. I used to work with her. She had the worst resting bitch face I had ever seen. Like her literally, like her cheek. Maybe it's because her cheeks were like super puffy. So like she had really puffy cheeks, but her mouth literally went down to like here. Like you could see like the skin fold go down here.
Are you sure she didn't have a stroke?
No, she was only a few years older than me. But she had the worst resting bitch face I'd ever seen, and she always looked pissed. Because even when she did smile, it wasn't like a really big smile. It was like really tiny, so like you could barely see it.
Like hurt her to do it.
Yeah. Like,
pained her.
Like her face got tired, so she couldn't do it.
I know somebody that his spouse looks like. I always say she looks like she's been punched in the face one too many times. Like she's got like this nose that's like kind of pushed in, and then when she talks, she's kind of a bitch. So then you're like, no wonder she looks like that. She literally has been punched in the face that many times. Like she just looks like every time she opens her mouth, somebody punches her in the face, and like her face has started to like swell in from getting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd feel pretty bitchy too if I kept getting punched in the face.
Mm-hmm.
All right, don't confuse me for conceited because I take selfies.
Then what are you confusing you for? What are we confusing you as?
Don't confuse me as being conceited because I take selfies.
I know, but aren't you conceited if you take a lot of selfies?
I mean, I would say most of the time, yes, but you have to take into account kids that are a lot younger. Like, you grow up with a selfie. Selfies are a thing. Like, you grew up with cameras on the front of your phone. It's just a part of life, you know? Just because I take a selfie doesn't mean I'm trying to be better than you. It's
like,
just a
when I take a selfie, like, I'm older, obviously, but when I take a selfie, it's like there's something cool behind me. But I'm not just taking a selfie because, like right now, I wouldn't take a selfie because there's a brick wall behind me. That's not cool. But if there's like...
You take a selfie like... Oh, yeah, the brick wall would be behind
but you know what I'm saying?
you.
Like, some people take selfies because they want, like, the stuff that's behind them in the background. And other people just take a selfie because they want their face out there. Like, they just want to take the selfie.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's just me.
Okay.
What else are we not confusing you for?
Don't confuse me for an idiot. I might just have no interest in what you're talking about.
Or you might be an idiot.
That too.
Maybe you don't have any interest because you're an idiot. Because you don't know. You can't understand it. You can't wrap your head around it.
Oh, man.
Maybe.
Let's see. Okay. Don't confuse me for the Billie Jean and the Michael Jackson song. I was just a baby when it came out.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Oh, man. Let's see. Don't confuse me for a porn actor. I'm just here shirtless with a very large pipe wrench to repair your sink, lady.
My abs are just glistening. My abs are glistening and my hair is perfect.
Is there anything here I can, screw for you?
Everything I can tighten up. My hear you have some wetness going on under your
Oh
sink.
gosh. Okay, take a look at those pipes.
Can I plug your pipe?
Let's see. Don't confuse me for a 16-year-old. I'm just younger looking than my age. I get that.
Those people are kind of like, I don't know. The lady that, well, we're not going to go into what she does, but she's a stylist person. Anyway, she looks super young. And she's like, yeah, guys hit on me at the park all the time when I'm with my daughter. She goes, it's really creepy. She goes, because her daughter's like 10 and she's 30, but she looks really young. Mm-hmm. She goes, it's just really creepy because like guys will be like, is that your little sister? And she's like, no, it's my daughter. And it's like, if that's a pickup line, why are you hitting on me? Like, why are you talking to me if you really think I'm that young? That's like the worst pickup line ever.
Oh my gosh.
So
don't go to the park.
That's probably a bad place to try and pick up somebody anyways.
Yeah. No one wants to see like pervy guys around little kids. All right. Don't confuse me for a doormat. Just because I'm nice doesn't mean you can walk all over me.
What is it? Don't confuse my kindness for weakness.
Yes. All right. Don't confuse me for a crazy cat lady. I'm just a cat lady.
No, you're crazy.
No,
if
you're
you have
just
a lot
a
of
cat
cats,
lady.
you're crazy.
No.
Cat people are weird. Do you have cats?
I have a cat.
Are you a crazy cat lady?
I only have one.
Okay. One of my coworkers, she's got 3, and they called her in her apartment. Her apartment complex called her one day and said that a neighbor complained because her cats were taunting her dog, the neighbor's dog, and she said, "Oh, they're just my statues," because she hadn't paid the pet deposit.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, "Oh, the dog just doesn't like my cat statues."
That's so funny.
Yeah. Cheap ass. Pay the pet deposit.
Yeah, don't try to like, sneak that. Okay. Don't confuse me for someone who likes to be around people.
That's me.
That is you. I don't know how you can stand being next to me for all these videos.
People talk to me like, I don't know. I think I'm kind of a dick. Like, I think I give off that look. But I have a lot of people that want to talk to me, that want to like approach me and talk to me. I hate that. Because sometimes I just don't want to talk to you. I hate you. I mean, not you, but I'm just saying like, bitch, go away. I'm not here to talk to you.
I'm not in the mood.
That's me most of the time. But I do get confused for that person quite often. Like, oh, he seems like he needs a friend. Again. I don't want a friend.
All right. Sorry. I won't give you any friends. Let's just do a few more. Okay. Don't confuse me for someone. Oh, this one doesn't make sense. Don't confuse me for someone who gives a damn about looking at the pictures of your cat's birthday party, Karen.
Or Kate, your cat's birthday party.
Hey, we don't throw him a birthday party. Okay, we don't know his actual birthday.
You just make him a cake.
We don't know his actual birthday. We think he was born around Thanksgiving.
Around Thanksgiving.
So we just celebrate his birthday on Thanksgiving and give him turkey. And that's his birthday.
You have a party. You make him blow out a candle.
Nah, he's picky. He wouldn't eat it. He does like frosting though. He loves the shit out of frosting. So I always give him some whenever I eat cake.
You're weird.
Let's see. Man, some of these are like a lot about the president. Like some of these like are like really political.
We're trying to stay out of the politics side of it.
Yeah, because that's not funny.
No,
No
the
one
last thing
cares.
I need is Homeland Security giving me a call again. Is it Homeland Security or is it the Secret Service? Or is it both?
To call you?
For stuff like that, to say bad things about the president. Is it the Secret Service?
They don't do that.
Are you sure? You're not supposed to say anything bad about the president. I mean, you're not supposed to say threatening remarks.
You can't say threatening remarks.
You can say bad things about him.
Yeah. Don't confuse me for a minute. I'm trying to remember what I went upstairs for.
That's me all the time. Like, I go to another room and then I come back and I don't know what I was even looking for. I don't even know why I left the room to begin with. I'm horrible at that.
I'm bad at that too. Or I'll walk downstairs to the kitchen because I plan to eat something, but then I'll go down there like, what was I gonna eat? Because normally I have an idea in my head, oh, I'm going to go downstairs and get some chips or something. And then I walk down there and I totally space. Like, what did I come down here for? Food, obviously, but I don't remember what I was getting.
I'm that person that I look for my phone a lot, but it's usually in my pocket or in my hand. But I do spend an obsessive amount of time looking for it. So, so I get you. And you don't know what you're looking for it for because it's on your possession.
All right, let's see if I can like find one last
good one. Give me a good one.
Like a good one.
Good one. Good one. Good one.
Okay, here we go. Yes, you can call me daddy, but don't confuse me for your father.
Even though I'm probably old enough to be your father. Don't confuse me.
I don't call you daddy.
I'm not talking about you. I'm saying it as a euphemism.
I'm just kidding.
No.
That's gross. That's weird. Nah, we don't do that. That's weird.
That's a whole thing, you know, like, yeah, like guys like when girls call them that. But then, yeah, when you have girls that have like real daddy issues, then they want to ask you shit like, can I wear this? Is this okay to wear outside? It's like, bitch, wear whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't care.
No, like they really want like your approval. Like,
yeah.
Or is it okay if I go out with Sally? I don't care. When are you coming back? And so I know what to bring me back. You're coming back at 10? All right, cool. Taco Bell, 10:30. That's what I want. I don't care where you go. Yeah, some women, and this is guys too. There's some guys like that too that are very like
protective.
They're very protective, or they're very just like needy.
Yeah.
They're needy. I don't even know if it's controlling. It's needy. It's like they want to know where you're at all times. And
I can't stand that.
What are you doing? Who are you going with?
How long are you going to be there? What are you going to do there? Who are you going to talk to? When are you going to go to the bathroom? When are you going to pay the tab? Like all
Text
that
me when
stuff.
you get there. Text me when you leave. Text me when you go to the bar. Text me when you go to the bathroom. Like, yes, I don't like that stuff. I for a while there, me and my girl would get into fights about stuff. And I stopped doing it just to kind of shut it all off. But I would say, you know, I'd be like, oh, text me when you get there. It's like, well, why do you want me to text you when you get there? Are you watching me? It's like, no, I just want I want to know that you got there okay because I care about you. So you know what? I just stopped doing it. I don't give a shit. Just get there, and if you make it back, if you're home in the morning, you're home. And that kind of nipped it in the bud that I wasn't trying to stalk her. It's just like, trying to be nice. Like, I want to know you made it to work okay. I want to know that there's not like a pool of blood with you on the side of the road somewhere. Like, I don't say it because I'm controlling. I don't care.
Yeah.
What about you and your boyfriend?
Yeah, he does the same thing. So, like, I won't always necessarily text him if I'm going somewhere. I'll just be like, hey, I'm doing this today. And he'll be like, okay. And then I'll go do my thing. And if I'm meeting him later, he might be like, okay, text me when I should expect you or something like that. Most of the time that happens is like if I go over to his place to hang out after work and I'm there till maybe like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go home and go to bed. I'll leave and be like, okay, just text me when you get home. Like, okay. So I get home. I literally send him a text that just says home. That's it. I don't say anything else. I don't say goodnight. I don't say I love you, anything like that. It's just home. And 99% of the time, he doesn't even text me back because I'm pretty sure he's passed out already too. Or he's playing video games or something like that. So I don't even know if he checks his phone. It's just, you know, it's just what boyfriends should say. You know, it's just like, you know, let me know you got home safe. And I normally do. And even if like I forget, like if I go home and I immediately pass out and forget to text him, he doesn't make a big deal about it the next day. I'll text him in the morning and be like, oh, you made it to work. Cool. What's up?
See, one of the things that I've learned in my relationship is I'll kind of just send a text. It's got like my agenda. Like I'm off today. Like today's my day off. She's at work. I might just send one like, hey, going to the grocery store, going to go have lunch with so-and-so, whatever. She'll leave me alone the whole day. She already knows what I'm doing. Great. Leave me alone. It's like I kind of nipped it in the bud. I don't have to worry about a call later or where you at. It's like, well, you know where I'm at. I told you at 2 o'clock I was going to be at, you know, getting a massage. I don't see it as me checking in. I see it as me checking out for the day.
Yeah.
I've left you my agenda. I'm done with you. See you when I get home.
And I mean, if you're with someone that truly like cares about you and trusts you, then you shouldn't have to tell them where you're going all the time. And if they do, it should strictly be for like safety and well-being reasons. That's the only reason. So.
What's the one that she always tells me? I think she always tells me, don't get anybody pregnant and don't end up in jail. I think I think it's a joke.
She's joking. She's joking.
I think it's a joke, but sometimes I think it's serious.
She's joking. Now, if you were going out to like a bachelor party, like in Vegas or something like that, then it might not be a joke.
No, she does. Like when I go out with my buddy, she'll say like off the wall shit like that. Don't come back with any brothers and sisters for Andrew. You know, don't come back with anything that itches when you get home. Like, it's like, oh.
Don't call me asking for bail money.
Again. Don't do that again. Don't make it like last Monday. You know? We all remember that one. So, you know. So, in general, don't confuse us for anything.
Don't confuse us for needy people.
Don't confuse us for a radio show that cares. Because at the end of the day, we don't care. No. So, on behalf of myself, who doesn't care, and this one here, who really doesn't care.
I got too many other things to care about.
Like getting out of this jail cell.
Yeah.
We're breaking out today. All right, guys. Law and Disorder. We are out.
Bye, guys.